from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cleveland Browns. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. 22-yard line. Carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He'll find Williams on the slant. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The 32-yard line.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Oh, he almost picked him. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw.
Frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Mayfield to throw it. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. King.
To throw, Mayfield. Flush to his right, and it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Hey, alert 33.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. Gets through, and now an opening. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 16 yards, a 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's another.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways. Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And he just throws this one away. Here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. From the gun, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Baker Mayfield, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Raiders nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. From the gun, it's Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Austin Hooper.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
The 35-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And some room to roam now. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Is good.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. It's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
14. 1st down, Las Vegas.
Carr now on 1st down. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22
yards.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Raiders nothing.
2nd down at 4. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 27. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Ball carrier.
Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
13-yard line.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Carr. And he completes it to Cohen. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Carr, the quick slant, caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it with Jacobs into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. And Carr's going to keep it himself. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A rough go there on 3rd. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now.
That's good.
But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
Ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They run with Hunt. And he'll work it across midfield. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Austin Hooper with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
What a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time for the Raiders. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Carr into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They set up the screen to Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup, brings up
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. It's caught over the middle, Hooper. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Mayfield on first down. Over the middle to Beckham. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. It's caught inside the 25. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Operating from the gun, Carr. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. To throw again, Carr. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Now Hunt. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8. He's certainly worth noting he's now one catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Mayfield able to find Hunt out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 7 on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Raiders nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they... And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns first down.
6-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Hey, check right, check right. Kings, Kings, Kings. He runs. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Now a play fake here on first down. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Austin Hooper. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Browns are pouring it on.
Good.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd and 1, Carr. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Jacobs now. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Josh Jacobs.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. Oh, and they had him stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Running is Jacobs. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Here's Jacobs. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to eat just a bit into this sizable deficit. So they get 1 score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter.
42. Raiders 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. 3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Cleveland Browns.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Mayfield throwing quickly out to Beckham. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down. On 1st down, Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14. Now Carr again. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And a Raider first down.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Escaping the pressure right. He's airing it out for Williams. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On second down now, it's Jacobs. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard pickup.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. That's to his running back, complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First down.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the gun, it's Carr. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr, reception here by Ruggs. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Mayfield to throw it. This is out quickly to the right. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. First down, Cleveland. Mayfield to Beckham.
First and 10 at the 30.
On first and 10, Mayfield. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
A loss of 10 yards.
As they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. He finds Beckham complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Carr now on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 24. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now. And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Brought down at the
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Beckham Jr.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Kareem Hunt.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down.
For the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th. And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it? And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.